Should you run paid ads for your fitness business? Is it really the secret sauce people think it is? Yes, no, maybe so? Let's talk about it coming up. Do you want to create, market, or scale your online fitness business? My name's Sean Garner, and here we give real fit pros the tips, tools, and strategies they need to succeed online. Welcome to the EntreFit podcast. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the EntreFit podcast. If this is your first time, hey, welcome to the show. The podcast, this whole purpose, and honestly, the whole mission for me and our company, EntreFit, is to help the real fitness professionals to create, market, and scale their online fitness business, or if they have a brick and mortar location, showing them how to leverage digital to serve their current clients and to reach new ones. And it seems as if I'm asked this question a lot whenever it comes to online. Well, that means I'm just going to do a lot of paid ads. There's two schools of thought. Like, I don't want to do online because that means I have to do a bunch of paid ads, or I only want to do online so I can just do paid ads and not continue to do any organic marketing because I hate doing organic marketing. So kind of going to vomit out all the different things that I hear and just give you guys some things to consider if you are thinking about doing paid ads for your business, and kind of my no-no list of what I have my clients have in place before they even think about considering ads. So this is how I approach paid ads with my clients, and also some misconceptions with what people think it is. I think most people, fitness professionals, if they're new to online or they've never actually ran paid ads before, in your mind, you think that it's like printing money. Like, okay, this is going to be easy. I'm going to pay a couple hundred or a couple $1,000s per week, and I'm going to do some Facebook ads, and then all of a sudden, it's just clients are going to be coming to me. Like, okay, I understand I'm going to have a little cost, but yeah, I'm not going to have to worry about creating content anymore. Like, this is pretty much, I'm paying for somebody to do marketing for me. Not so much, my friends. That's not really how it works. So think of, I always like to relate it with online stuff with your in-person business. So if you don't have a really solid organic structure in place for your marketing, doing paid ads is just going to be the biggest money dump that you could do. This is why. Imagine you had your brick and mortar location or in-person facility, and you paid to have all of these billboards up all over the road. So literally any road, somebody came, boom, they saw your billboard, all your information. Man, best gym, best trainer. I help people do X, Y, and Z. This was an amazing message and everything. But then they go to the gym or the place that you're having them go to, and nobody's there. Like, it doesn't look like the place has been cleaned. Like, you're wiping off the windows, peeking inside. Like, is anybody even in there? Like, has anybody else even ever been here before? And you don't have your house in order. Well, the billboards aren't going to work, right? You're going to be sending all of these people to this place. But if your house isn't in order, you're just wasting your money. The exact same thing applies with your online business. So this is why I have some foundational rules I kind of set in place before I let my clients do paid ads, or before us through the agency start doing paid ads for them. I don't let people, I'm not just going to take somebody's money to start running ads for them. That's not what we do. We want to make sure that we're efficient with all of our resources so we're not just wasting money. So things you should have in place before you start thinking about doing paid marketing. One, you need to make sure you have maximized your organic reach. So what that means is you have a consistent content strategy. You've got a landing page, a sales funnel, or sales process online that you know converts organically with people that already know, like, and trust you. If you can't sell to the people you've been creating content for that already know, like, and trust you, what makes you think by starting to give Facebook, Mr. Zuckerberg, some money that all of a sudden is going to trick people into buying your product all of a sudden? It doesn't work that way. So you want to make sure that you've maximized your organic process, and then on top of that, you're being consistent with it. Because the worst thing that you could do is like the billboard example I gave earlier is you send all these people, but you haven't shown up to the facility in several weeks, and it's dirty and people can tell. Like, if you're not regularly posting content, guys, people consumers are getting smarter and smarter because there's so many offers positioned in front of them all the time. They're going to see your ad. They're going to click. They might go to a landing page, start a DM conversation, fill out an opt-in and stuff. But as soon as they do that, man, they're cyber stalking you. They're looking at social profiles. They're looking at, your YouTube, your Instagram. If you have a blog, podcast, they're reading your email. They're digging into you. They're not going to get tricked by thinking, oh, this is an ad. This person must know what they're talking about. No, it doesn't work that way, guys. They're going to look into you. So you want to make sure that your house is in order and you've got something in place before you start driving traffic to it. That's kind of the number one rule, because so frustrated and sad story, because I know that there's people out there that have the appearance of doing similar things to what I do with my fitness business coaching and consulting program. But there's bad people out there, right? Just like there's bad fitness professionals. But I was talking to this fitness professional today that they had been duped by somebody that this trainer had been saving up their money. They had $5,000 and were brand new to online, minimal social media following, didn't even know how to create content, barely had a website, and they got, lack of a better word, conned by working with somebody and then said, hey, you give me this $5,000. We're going to put it all in the Facebook ads. We're going to drive a ton of traffic to your site. And man, your business is going to blow up and explode. Well, that fitness professional took all the money they'd been saving up to start their online business. They thought, well, yeah, this makes sense. I see all these other big names do ads. I should be doing ads. Put all their $5K in and had a $5K ad budget for 1 month. And guess what? 0 clients came from it whenever the fitness professional went to the coach and agency and said, well, hey, you said you're going to drive all this traffic. Like, what happened? I was like, well, no, we did drive all this traffic. What do you mean? Then they can show the stats of like, look how many, hundreds of thousands of views, page views that we got you, or impressions. And then we got you all these page views and stuff. We did our job. It's your process is broken. And they're like, well, I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that. And they're like, sorry. So that fitness professional royally got screwed over because somebody tried to take advantage of them. And so I don't want others to make that mistake, guys. You are not going to make money by spending money on ads if your page isn't converting organically. So that's kind of my rant on that. Please do not think that throwing money at ads is going to make you money. The other thing, kind of the same but different topic, I have fitness professionals say, oh, really don't like doing organic marketing, so I'm just going to pay so I don't have to do posts and stuff like that anymore. Then if that is your mindset, guys, you should not own a business. I'm going to say it right now. If you do not want to do organic marketing for your business, organic marketing to me is another way of saying show up and talk to my audience. If you don't want to show up and talk to your audience, you should get out of business and you should not be doing anything online. You should be showing up every single day for your people and serving them, adding value, connecting, being a freaking human to them. Don't think that you can pay your way out of relationships. Please, that frustrates me to no end also, of thinking that you can buy your way out or buy your way through this. It doesn't work that way, guys. You have to, if you truly want to make it. Now, you can definitely fake your way through it, but if you truly want it to be legit and sustainable, because there's the Insta success and then there's real success. Just because someone has the appearance of success, guys, please do not think that they actually have made it online because you see their ads all the time or because they've got a certain social status. Guys, I promise you, I work behind the scenes of so many different businesses. I actually get to see things work from the ground up. That's not always the case. And people are conned by seeing those kinds of things. So don't think because you see somebody else never posting and running ads all the time that their business is growing does not mean it will work for you. Please don't waste your time doing that. So saying all that, I can rant. I don't want it to seem like ads are a bad thing. I think ads are incredible, but there's different levels of doing it. And so that's what I'll share with you next, kind of how I do ads and my approach to ads and when I think you should do ads. So first step, before you even think about going into the paid marketing route, one, make sure you have an organic strategy that's working. Think of paid ads as an accelerant to what is already working. If your organic stuff is not converting very well, I know in your mind you might be thinking, well, that's just because not enough people are seeing it. which there's absolutely some truth to that. But there's also a process thing. If you don't have a good, not only organic marketing process, but also a follow-up process, doesn't matter how many leads you get. You have to be able to follow up with them in order to make it successful. So that's the first thing. You got to have all this organic stuff in place, business systems, processes and stuff like that for lead generation, outreach, lead follow-up, client fulfillment, all of that stuff. Then the next thing that you need to do, you need to be able to make sure that you're actually making money. Doing ads is not something that you just flip a switch and all of a sudden it works and now you're making all this money. Whenever I talk to a client about doing ads, I mentally and financially want them to be prepared for not seeing a return for 3 months. I 100% know that most likely it's going to happen a lot quicker than that. However, I don't want you to be scraping by and you've got only a couple of $1,000s left in the bank account. And you're going to use this last ditch effort, your Hail Mary, to try and make your business work by doing paid ads. Absolutely not. You need to be able to commit to doing ads consistently for at least 3 months, and then expect to see a return. Obviously, we're going to have it happen before that, but financially and just kind of mentally, you need to kind of prep for that. The second thing is your ad budget. I don't think, especially if you've never done paid ads, I don't think you realize the amount of money people spend online for paid ads. It is not, I run a lot of Facebook ads for fitness professionals. It is not uncommon to spend anywhere from 10 to 30K a month on ads. So you have to be able to put up some real money, especially if you want to be able to compete in big, wide niches like online fitness, fitness for moms, fitness for dads. You're going to have to be pretty niche down and focused if you want to run a smaller ad budget and not have a big cost per lead client acquisition with that. And there's all kinds of like nerdy stuff that we can get into, guys. I would say this, one quick subtopic: do not try and figure out paid ads by yourself. You're going to waste too much money. Hire professionals. There's agencies that do it. We do it with our coaching program for our clients. Find somebody else that does this, especially for your first go round. Don't try and figure it out yourself. There's courses and stuff. You can. I wouldn't recommend it. Find a good professional, somebody that's got proven track record, tons of testimonials, proven results, and use them. Saying all that, the very first type of paid ads I would recommend somebody doing are what's called retargeting ads. So what that means is you're going to have something that's called a Facebook pixel on your website, and you are only going to be running ads to people that have already come to your website. Several reasons for this. One, if you are brand new to starting your online business, you probably don't have a very large distribution. You haven't had a lot of traffic coming to your website. So you don't want to just send out this huge mass ad to everybody. We want to make sure that we're efficient. That's going to, one, give us a lower cost per lead acquisition typically by doing retargeting ads. That means showing ads only to people that have been to your website before, because guess what? There's a higher likelihood of converting those people than people that are in cold traffic who don't even know who you are, because it takes a long time to get somebody to know, like, and trust you in order for them to give you money, especially online, especially in the fitness industry where there's so many different options. So be efficient with it. Spend your money retargeting people that have already come to your website. So that way, you're not having to warm them up and show them who you are and all this value to them, because you've already gotten value. They've already gotten value from some point because it made them click on your website. So that's the first type of ad I even recommend and will allow people to do, honestly, for a while, because what I have found, just with the clients I've worked with at least, that they end up more than hitting financial goals just by doing retargeting ads. I typically won't let them even start breaking into cold traffic, because each one's a level, right? Number one, you got to prove yourself with organic traffic. Number two, you got to prove yourself with retargeting ads. And then number three, then we can start looking at some warm traffic, some things called like lookalike audiences, which is like technical stuff. If you're new to this stuff, if you've done this before, you're like, yeah, Sean, I know that. But then you can start looking at cold traffic and people that don't know you. Because like I said, this is not a magic bullet. This is an accelerant. This is a supplement to your clients. They're not going to get dramatic, amazing results by taking the supplement, but it could help and add a little bit of value to what they're currently doing with their health and nutrition products or program that they're following with you. So, man, guys, I hope this helped and added a little bit of value to you guys and just gave you a little bit of an insight of what paid ads really is and how you should think about using them. There is so much information out there, guys, and there's a lot just around paid ads. And I'll tell you this, we have an amazing team at our agency that they just do the paid ad part for our clients. And it's changing all the time. I'm always learning things from them. Facebook's always changing the terms and conditions. We got the new iOS update that just came out with, I think it was iOS 14, that makes paid ads even more difficult for people. It's always changing. So my personal recommendation is this is not a low-hanging fruit opportunity. If you're looking for like the secret to growing your business, it's not that. You're not getting your goals because of paid ads right now. Most likely you're not doing it because you're not doing some of the basic things. You're not showing up every day and creating content that adds value, gets people to know, like, and trust you. You're not sharing or collecting testimonial videos and success stories that show that you know what you're doing. You are not creating a niche for yourself and actually making yourself stand out as an expert. You're probably just trying to copy what other influencers and stuff are doing online. You're probably not tracking any business metrics that you have. You're not tracking how many page views you're getting right now. You're not tracking how many conversions you're getting right now. You're not tracking your churn, so you don't even know what's working or what's not working in business. I would assume you're also probably not awesome at time management and you're not super disciplined with keeping a daily schedule and a to-do list. I hope you guys are seeing there's a lot to do before you even think about doing paid ads. So let's grow a business, guys. If this adds value to you and you guys are like, hey, I think this Sean guy might be pretty awesome to work with, man, I would love the opportunity to work with you guys. Check us out. It's EntreFitCoaching.com. You can check out the coaching program. Then when your business is a little bit bigger, then we can look at doing the agency where we have a full team of 47 employees, and we do everything from website design, SEO, we do paid ad management, we do graphic design, video editing. Pretty much you think about it, we do it here in the great city of Tulsa, Oklahoma. And would love the opportunity to work with you and with our coaching program, guys, because my goal is to help the real fitness professionals stand out online, create, market, and scale their online fitness business. What I do with my coaching program is I give you the first week for only $1. Give me $1, guys. Come in, check the program, get full access to everything, coaching calls, course material, and everything. And if it's awesome, hey, we'd love to have you stay. And it's only $497 every 4 weeks. No contracts, no commitments. We don't try and hide our price or make you go through some crazy application or sales process. If you are, no, the rules have to be, are you a real fitness professional? That means you do this for a living. This is not like, hey, I used to work out in high school. Now I'm thinking about going online. No. You're a real fitness professional and you're looking to create and market and scale your online business. Man, this coaching program is for you, and love the opportunity to talk to you about it, share a little bit more, and help you guys succeed online, because I think it's time for the real fit pros to take the online space back. So if you're interested in joining that, guys, check us out, EntreFitCoaching.com. Book your blueprint strategy call. Talk to me. Nobody from my team, you talk to me when you book those calls. Make sure it's the right fit, and we get you going forward. So love you guys. Thank you so much for listening, and have an awesome day.